Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Dee, otherwise known as D&M Lux, and today we're gonna go over like a Loc Tour slash some Q&A slash whatever else. But we're just gonna go over a little bit about my locks, how many I have, and other questions that you guys have asked. So stay tuned. So firstly, a lot of you guys asked me how I started my locks. So I started my locks with lock extensions back in 2019, and then I cut my extensions out like 5 months into my journey. And if you follow me from my Instagram page, that's when I started my lock Instagram page, and that literally goes over my whole journey. I literally have pictures from or videos from almost every day in my journey if you want to go check that out. That's at DNM_locks, the same as my YouTube channel. But yes, but I'm also gonna post some pictures in here. So I started with lock extensions, cut them out 5 months in. I've been locked for almost, it's gonna be 5 years on the 27th. 5 whole years. It's so crazy because like when I started this lock journey, as some of you know, this is like my 4th lock journey, because one time my parting wasn't right, another time the locks were too big, so there's been a lot of journeys. But when I started this journey, I almost didn't commit to it. One of the main reasons that I committed to this specific journey is because I've been documenting the whole journey. Like back when I started, I did not think I'd make it this far, but I have, and I'm so happy that I made it this far. But it's just so insane that it's been 5 whole years. Oh my gosh. Another question that I typically get is, do I have any locks that I've combined? And I do, right up front, right here. So this lock used to be 2 smaller locks, and now it is 1 semi-large lock. But when I combined this lock, it used to be, these two used to be very thin. So I combined it, I think like probably like maybe 2 or 3 years ago, because it was getting so thin that I had to like combine them together to make them stronger, to make the one strong lock. Because I didn't want my hairline receding or for it to fall off or it to break or anything like that. So I just combined these two to make them stronger, or to make it stronger, the one lock. But yeah, those are the only 2 that I combined. All my other locks are the same since the beginning. So when I started my locks, they were really poofy in the beginning. So I assume, a lot of people assume, and I assume too, that my locks are gonna be really thick. But then when they got longer, they kind of thinned out. So but it's my locks kind of play an illusion, because on the bottom I have kind of thinner locks, that they're thinner, but then on the top I have more thick locks. So when people see my hair like this, they kind of see the thinner ones. But then when I turn around, I'll probably do another video. When I turn around and I put my hair back, it kind of looks thicker because all the thicker ones on the top. So it's like an optical illusion. Yeah, that's another question that I typically get, or something that people typically ask me about the size of my locks. And I think I have like, I guess, small slash medium locks. People ask me that a lot too, like, oh, what size is this? I think it's small slash medium, I'd say. Another question that I get a lot is, how many locks do I have? I am not sure. I have between like 120 and 125, but I'm going to count them for you guys. It's gonna take a little while, but I'm gonna count them. I'm gonna go off, come back, because I know some people don't like waiting around for someone to just like go and count their locks. Like, people don't really have time for that. So I'm gonna go and I'm gonna come back, so then tell you guys how many locks I have. So BRB. Okay, I'm back. I have, from the ladies, 122 locks. I used to have 123, then I combined 2, so I have 122. That's probably one of the most asked questions that I get. But take that with a grain of salt, because 122 to me might be 122 to somebody else, depending on your hair texture and the density and stuff like that. But yeah, so I have 122 locks. Next, we're gonna do a little Loc Tour, so you can see my hair and the length, and how it hits like on my body to see how long it is. And I'll show you like my thinnest lock. I think this one's my thinnest. It's so tiny. This is my thinnest lock. So tiny. It's like a little sister lock. And then my biggest lock is up here somewhere. I think it's this one. Extra thick. But yeah, so let's get into it. Okay, time for the little Loc Tour. So this is where my hair hits in the front. I'm gonna get the back. I'm almost at tail tip. Almost like right there. So close. So, sorry. Another question that I get asked, is how I retwist my hair. So I palm roll. I've always palm rolled. I never interlock. I just have never interlocked because I remember watching a video from someone a while back. I believe it was like Keisha Charmaine or something like that. I love her. She's not great. But I remember watching a video, and I think it was Keisha Charmaine or something like that. I believe it was her. But she said that one time she interlocked her locks once, and then she could tell that where she interlocked her lock when they grew out, because it like bent, like you could tell where it bent where she interlocked her hair. So that's the reason why I've never interlocked. I always palm roll. That's just easier for me, and it just works, you know. So yeah, so I always palm roll. I palm roll at least, I retwist my hair every 2 to 3 months, unless I have an event, something fancy. But I typically do it every 2 to 3 months. Sometimes I hold out a little bit longer, but I think 2 to 3 months is like a good amount of time for growth, at least for the stage of my locks are at. When I first started my locks, or when I had more baby locks, I would retwist my hair every once a month, but I never did more than that. It'd be either once a month to twice a month, and then when they got longer, I could wait a little more, just because it would still look a little neat. And back in the day, when my hair was shorter, it used to get so poofy, so I just palm roll it. But now I don't even really palm roll like my whole lock. I will just take it, retwist it, and palm roll like that. I don't do it all the way down. I think my locks are at that point where they're more mature, that I don't need to like palm roll the bottom of them, because they're already pretty compact. But yeah, so I palm roll and I do that. It usually takes me like, let's say an hour, and sometimes I water retwist. I might have to make a video on that. But I'll retwist my hair in the shower. Oh, it's a waste of water, but it usually comes out really nice. But yeah, so either do that, or I'll just do regular retwist, and I maintain my hair myself. After I got my lock extensions put in and I cut them out, I've always maintained my own hair. I don't let anybody else touch my hair. I just feel like it's easier that way, just because some people, they don't know how to kind of respect your hair, you know? Like, people don't respect your hair the way you respect your hair. And I feel like with my locks, I feel like at the point, I don't want somebody to retwist my hair too tight or style it too tight and then have my hairline receding, or have like a migraine from my locks. I don't ever want to be at that point. I'd rather do it myself, have it come out the way I want it to come out, and it be cute, not too tight, and be healthy. You know what I mean? That's why I maintain my own hair. Another question I get is, how do I get my locks so uniform? They kind of just fell into place like this. People ask me all the time, and I'm like, I don't really do anything. I just regularly retwist my hair, and then over time they just became very uniform and compact. I don't do a lot. I honestly leave my hair alone. A lot of people are like, oh, what do you do? When you like do the retwisted, or do style a certain way where it locks a certain way. And honestly, I don't touch my hair. My hair is usually up 80% of the time if I'm not making a video, if I'm not recording or taking pictures, and not out and about. My hair is literally up. And in, let me see, where is it? Where is in I think I left it in the living room in a head wrap. But yeah, because I don't touch my hair like that, because I feel like it just, over time, when your hair grows out, it's like sometimes it gets annoying, gets in your face. I love my locks so much, but sometimes it just gets in the way. So when it's not out, or I don't go out, I just have it up, and not up in like in a tight style. I usually just go boop, and then I go boop, and then I go up in the back, and then I just wrap it, and then yeah, just I'll do like that, and I wrap it up, or how I had it earlier, and then that's pretty much it. That's pretty much for this video. But if you have any comments or questions or anything else you'd like to know about my journey, stay tuned for the growth series, because that is going to be crazy. I'm going to be telling you all the secrets, because everyone always asks me, how does your hair grow so fast? And I'm like, stay tuned. Find out shortly. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, share, subscribe, and yeah, see you guys in the next video.